Hey guys, welcome to the late podcast here. Uh, I'm joined by people who are on time. It's Adam and Dustin Ordo.
Oh,
Am I late?
thanks.
You betcha. Why am I late? Because I found stuff in Baldur's Gate and I was doing stuff and lost track of time. Um,
Wow.
I get it.
but anyway, I'm here now. And, you know, this late episode was made possible by Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3. Play it.
Oh, that's what I've heard.
All right. Thank you for letting me know. Let me start up the stream now.
Oh, what?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that'd be pretty fucked up. That'd be pretty fucked up. That'd be. Got you so good.
Wow.
Wow.
You did.
Look at us. We prank each other when Genesis isn't here. Genesis isn't here. We
It's
have
always a good
unfortunate
time.
news. Wow. Okay. We have unfortunate news. He passed away.
Oh,
Oh,
my god,
well.
how did I not hear of this?
Yeah. Oh no. I'm surprised you didn't.
Oh,
Garbage trucks were involved. You know what I mean?
oh.
Oh, nice.
Cleansing
that
the
finally
earth,
played out.
one body
Cleansing
at a
the
time.
wow. That's
I
just
didn't
a
think that they
casual
would
reminder
actually do
for
it. I
everybody
paid 'em
that
off,
this is the only one related to him is Desunoto here. But like, all right. Damn, dude's been in town for less than 12 hours and you already hate him. The hell kind of rampage is he on? Oh, good times, good
Don't worry about
times.
it.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's warranted.
he accidentally threw a quarter away and he wanted to get it back, so he climbed inside of a garbage truck and they crushed him.
Oh, my god.
They didn't notice him until he went, oh! So. And that was the last sound they heard, so. They didn't even check to see if he was still alive, because that sound meant he was dead. They were pretty
Yeah.
sure.
No
It's
sound
never dead.
following.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, R.I.P. We'll have a body team go out, do a little search and rescue, and hopefully he'll be alive. Well, our body team will go out, locate the body, hopefully resuscitate him, and he can be back next Tuesday. You've never heard of the body team?
No, that sounds wrong.
Kevin, there's a body team, alright? There's always a body team, whether they're putting the people in the ground or pulling them out. Welcome to the body team.
Oh man.
It also
I
sounds
wanna
like
be
a
part of the body team.
1993 shitty action movie, you know what I mean? Welcome
Yeah.
to the body team.
I don't know.
Life of the body team is hard. Tough on these streets. The streets of Detroit.
Yeah, that's where it would be.
Oh yeah. Fucking classic air guitar sound. Not air guitar. That doesn't make sound.
Don't worry about it.
Alright,
Alright.
well.
What are we doing?
Well, what'd we do?
What do we do?
Kevin, what'd you
we
do
do?
last week? What'd you do last week?
Oh, we didn't do that this week, did we? Oh.
Well, no, because it's Tuesday, and now we do it.
Yeah.
Fucking
I
this
did.
guy.
I played some. Shut up. I played some Doom: The Dark Ages. Not very long, but I did play it. Splitgate 2, Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, Realm of the Mad God, Baldur's Gate 3.
Wow.
I think that's all the games that I played.
Nope.
No.
No.
Oh, and golf with your friends. How did I forget that? That was.
I don't know. It was a good day. It was a good day.
Oh man, I just totally skipped over that in my PlayStation thing. Wow. Yeah, golf with your friends, man. That was great. We were doing some speed golf, and that was fun as shit. And then we found out about spiking the ball, and that might be busted, but we'll probably.
It might be busted. Might be busted.
We found out that Kevin's really bad at timing it too.
Shockingly, yeah.
And then
The game doesn't
we
care. It
watched
gives you the
some
win, you know?
stuff. Fair. We watched some stuff. Thank God Last of Us Season 2 is over. We didn't have to put ourselves through that again.
Thank God.
I will say, I thought about rewatching it to see if it was more palatable all the way through.
Oh, okay.
Only because I watch people react to stuff, because I usually get enjoyment out of that. And I've been trying to push myself to watch the people I like react to The Last of Us Season 2. Because even though I didn't enjoy it, I still want to see, like, hey, maybe they'll enjoy it. And some of them who haven't played the game absolutely love the season.
How?
I don't know. Just
What is there
Somebody
to love?
from work, Adam from work, also mentioned
Piece of shit.
he thought it was.
I hate other
incredible.
Adams.
Oh,
There was another Adam that worked at Target with us, and like he was like 2 weeks in, and he kept talking about like, yeah, this place is great, and I was like, you know what? You're a great worker. You deserve better. And then I was like, you know what? Give me your resume. I'm gonna find you something. I ended up finding him a job at a factory.
Nice.
oh wow.
So, I think he left in like a month and a half. He wasn't there long. I hate Adams. I want no other Adam to succeed.
Oh. Anyway.
Me too.
Thank you.
Alright. I watched Havoc and There Will Be Blood. I finished my homework this time around. Look at that.
I did not.
What?
That's okay. That's okay.
That's what this whole episode is.
It's okay. We've at least got 2 movies to talk about as well. Why are you crying?
I just found out a loved one died. Don't you feel like an asshole now? Always asking why I'm crying. Can't a guy just cry because of the point in his life? He's just 32 and he's fat.
Men
he lives
are
at
not
home.
allowed to. That's what I've learned over the past few months.
What?
Yeah,
Fuck you learn that?
my family.
Well, your family are gay, so in a derogatory way.
Dad was. Wait, hold on. I thought your dad was crying. What, did your mom just start beating him?
No, hold on
No.
a second. We're not gonna talk shit about his family. They're very lovely people. We're staying out of
I don't know about that.
it. Hey,
Alright,
Hey.
alright.
Hey.
We'll back off. That's all I did.
Wow, nice.
well, Destinato, what'd you do since you didn't do the things you were requested to do?
Oh shit.
Well, I rewatched another show.
Why? The fuck?
Because he wanted to.
Because I haven't watched this show in about, let's see.
We rewatched the whole show.
It was a short series, HBO miniseries, called
Hobo
The
Mason.
Night of, back from 2016.
This man didn't watch a 2.5 hour movie, but instead watched an 11-hour show.
Two movies.
It was,
I'm just saying one of them, hoping that he didn't do all of his homework and he did some of his homework. You know what I mean?
Oh, interesting.
that's...
Fucking fuck.
You know,
I'm starting to understand your family's perspective.
oh,
wow.
man.
You know what I mean? This piece of shit doesn't do nothing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Alright.
Don't worry. Move on. Well, anyways, how was your rewatch? Did you like it? Were you happy with it?
Oh yeah, still great show. Love
Great.
the show. You know, has a Pakistani guy living in Queens. It's like my whole MO.
You
don't live in Queens,
I used to.
Oh.
so it's your
Yeah,
former
used to.
MO.
Former.
Okay.
You know, dad's
Alright.
a cab driver. Mom stays at home. Except this guy was the older brother, so I guess that's the only difference. I wasn't an older brother at the time.
Yeah. He dated a wall.
Oh,
Oh.
a wall?
Yes.
You said he dated a wall?
That's what I said.
Wow.
Sticking to it.
Wow, okay.
I'm
You
just
know, I
trying to
guess he
guess
did.
The plot, you
I
know?
guess he did. But now, yeah, just this kid, kind of dumb, you know, makes dumb decisions. He's in high school, very dumb. Dumb brown kid who wants to fit in. he wants to go to this party in Manhattan, takes his dad's cab, and along the way he meets this lovely, self-destructive young lady, and bad things, well, not immediately, but things start to happen. Not in his favor. No. And yeah, it's a great, fantastic series of how shitty the police could be, how crazy the penitentiary system is. You know, basically just convicting this kid, who's almost done with high school, sending him off to Rikers Island, and just telling him, "Oh, survive this, and then we'll see where you head. We'll see where you go after that." But yeah, highly recommend. It's a really good drama thriller.
I watched 2 episodes. I didn't care for it.
Wow.
Yeah. Who's flicking a lighter? What's going on here?
That's me. It's not a lighter, it's a knife. But that's interesting. I haven't really met many people who have seen it. It's kind of a low-key show.
My mom watched it. She loved it. It won 9 Emmys, and it was super popular at the time.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. Maybe I just didn't talk to the right people then.
I mean, it was HBO, so it's probably like an older person thing.
Yeah.
At the time,
yeah,
especially.
At that time, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, watch that.
Alternate universe, James Gandolfini would have been in it.
Oh boy.
He was originally cast in it.
As what, like the police?
John Turturro's character, John Stone, the main guy. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why there's a reference to Tony Soprano
in
the show.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, he threatens a guy and he says a friend from New Jersey's gonna beat him up or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit! That flew straight over my head.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought he just had a friend in New Jersey and he wasn't.
Tony Soprano.
Oh man! Wow, that would have been crazy. Wow.
Yeah,
Imagine
James
that.
was
I mean, John Turturro did a killer job too, but.
Yeah.
Oh.
This was supposed to be like a really, not even a mini series. It was supposed to be like a long show. And then it was rewritten, and then they cast James Gandolfini, and then HBO was like, "Yes, we do want it." And then I don't even remember. It wasn't too long, maybe like a month or 2 after James died.
Oh my god.
So then John Turturro replaced him. Robert De Niro was gonna be it. I remember at the time it just being like a huge thing.
That is crazy.
And then fucking Carmine Falcone himself, John Turturro, popped in the role.
That is crazy. Imagine. Wow. It's still a great show. But that would have been crazy. That would have been so crazy.
Beautifully shot.
Oh yeah. And that's another reason why I love the show. It's so smooth. Everything transitions so well. Everything flows. I stayed up rewatching this show till 3 a.m. on a work night.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, I should probably stop. I was on episode 4. Oh my god, okay, I gotta actually work tomorrow, so let me just hold on. Then I started watching it again while I was working. But yeah, I watched that. I watched the Raid 2. Rewatched the Raid 2. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Good movie.
Oh my god.
When you rewatch The Raid, you're like, yeah, this is about as good as I remember it. And then you rewatch The Raid 2 and you're like, is this better than I remember? like everything about the Raid 2 is so good. It takes a bit to get into the Raid 2, and then once it starts going,
yeah,
it's
that's the
like, oh
difference.
fuck. I'll never get over that man shooting his dad, but looking away right before he fucking shoots him in the face. And it's like, you piece of shit Elvis looking motherfucker. Like,
Oh my
it's so good.
god.
Love the Raid 2. That car chase scene is so good.
An actual car chase scene. Oh my god. From the moment it goes inside the cab, to where Rama is, it does that slow pan in, and as it, progresses slowly, very slowly, you just hear
Yeah.
and the whole car just shakes. Oh my god, that's such a cool scene.
So good.
Then he starts car fighting. Oh, just in the car, nowhere else.
And the CGI kills are so good. They're
Oh
used
my
like
God.
sparingly, but when they're used, they're brutal.
You can't even. Everything looks so real, and we said this about the first movie, but every
They just
everybody
beat each
needs
other.
everybody needs to just take fucking notes. Oh my god. This is the gold standard, above the gold standard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Of
It's
what
platinum.
an action movie should.
It's
Yeah,
platinum
stand. Like, man.
I'll never get over the prison fight scene in that one where they're ripping open that guy's face. They're ripping his jaw. Like, I'll never get over that. I'll never get over that fight in the stall. Like, I'll never move on. Ever. Also, I remember the trailer for this movie came out, and he was just beating that wall. And,
Oh my
like,
god,
breaking
yeah.
the wall, and his fist was going into it. I'm like, what
breaks
the
the wall
fuck?
on camera. Who else does that?
I don't know, man. But
Nobody.
when I saw that trailer, I was like, boys, we eating when this movie
Like,
comes out.
oh
And then
my
the movie came out,
God.
and we ate.
We fucking devoured.
Oh,
Holy shit.
so good.
Every fight is so long. Every fight scene is so long. How do you do that?
I don't know.
He said like 7 minutes for just the kitchen scene.
Ah, that kitchen.
And when I was watching the kitchen scene, I was analyzing and zooming in.
I'm telling you, it gets better every time. Every rewatch, it gets better.
Every time.
It's the greatest fight scene ever put to film, and I stand by that.
I think the only thing that might, I don't know, that it's so hard for me that the kitchen scene and the brothers fighting Mad Dog are so close for me. I think it's mostly because of how well the music was used in the first movie.
Yeah.
To match that level of just slowly increasing distress. And the second and the kitchen scene in the second movie, they do the same thing, but the music doesn't hit as hard, I feel like.
Oh, sure.
But the fight might just eclipse because of how well choreographed and the contact, everything, and them being two martial arts masters at their peak. And I was watching the special features, and Gareth was like, yeah, this was like a one-time thing. It's probably never going to happen again, and it happened for our movie, and I'm so proud of it.
Yeah.
Because you can't get that performance again. You just literally can't.
No.
No matter how, skilled somebody else might be, or gosh. Can't get over this movie.
So good.
The prison scene, I found it so funny that all that mud essentially just like turned into ice cream. It was so whipped up by how much
Yeah.
movement.
It's so
funny.
good. When he's running through the mud and like the camera's like following him and then he's like
Yeah.
running slower and then like dropping down and like everyone's exhausted and I'm like this is cinema. This is
Yeah.
just what this is where I want to be right now. Every time I watch
Yeah.
that scene, it's just him
Gosh.
unscrewing that broom.
So
Just
slowly.
the tension leading up to it is so good.
The camera zooms, the slow pans,
Everything. The camera work in this
Oh.
movie is incredible. The one scene in the drug, like the porn drug house that they go to, where
Oh,
that
yeah.
dude jumps through the window and the camera just transitions with him, and I'm like, are you kidding me? You didn't have to do that, but you are elevating
runs
this.
across the table, does like a diagonal jump into the window.
Yep. It is, and then you look at movies that have come out since then where people jump through stuff, and now the cameras follow them, similar to that.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
crazy how inspirational this movie has been over the last like I don't know decade or so. Like,
Yeah. And then the next scene, the second part of that scene when he jumps into the next room,
yeah,
and the camera follows him again, flips over on the floor, and flips back right side up again.
yeah,
when
just
Rama comes in.
so good.
Oh.
Love the Raid
No
2.
cuts.
No cuts. If there are cuts,
Gosh.
they are hidden.
They're yeah.
Ow.
Or they're just well placed. Right?
Yeah.
Like where you probably should cut. Oh. And then we got to the end, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess this is again why we got no Raid 3, because Rama has nothing else to,
He's finished.
unless somebody kidnaps his wife.
I'm done, I believe he said. I honestly, I would hate if his family got involved. I would just love for like, at this point, I'm like, hey, maybe his son starts to get involved. Like, I'm fine with it being like later in the timeline, because at this point, like, we're definitely not going to get one within the next 5 years. But like, if we get one 10, 15 years from now, and it's just like an older Rama and like a son or even a daughter, I don't even know what kind of child. I think he has a son, right? Or is it a daughter? I don't even know.
I think the son.
But like, I would love to know what happened to him after that, because that whole gang police force show up or whatever the hell they are at the end, and they're like, hey, we're
the Japanese people, and I think they tried to recruit him, and that's why he said he's done, right? I think that's at least that's what I took out of it.
Yeah. Well,
they were trying to like, oh, you want to come join us? I see you destroyed these people.
yeah. I honestly thought they were gonna fight him, and he was like, nah, I'm done, and they were like, all right, whatever. So like, I mean, it's kept ambiguous for a reason. Like,
well, because they definitely came there to squash the other.
Yes,
the
they
other
did.
Gang, right?
But yeah, Rama already took care of it. Yeah. Rama took care of everybody in that first room. Took care of Baseball Batman and Hammer Girl. Like he got them all. He got them all.
Yeah.
Also, my friend Alex, he would die for Hammer Girl.
Oh yeah.
He made that clear in the theater that if she was coming for him, he's running toward her. And I'm like, you don't want to. He's like, no. And then her glasses came off, and I'm like, you still into that? And he's like, it only adds to it. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Shit. That's
crazy.
funny.
Yeah.
Apparently the baseball bat guy's scene was done in one take. Or at least like part of it.
Which scene? The one where he's hitting the ball at the dude?
The one where he's outside and then he goes inside and he goes up the stairs. I think that's probably where it cuts, and then the second part was when he's hitting the ball. But that also had a couple cuts. I think it's the outside portion.
Yeah.
He was talking about. Yeah. Wow. Wowie, wow, yeah, wow, wow, wow. And I don't know why they never did a 4K re-release for that, unfortunately.
I don't know.
Stuck on Blu-ray. They did the first movie, but not the second one just yet. Maybe they'll do it soon because of, Havoc. um, what else did I do? Just playing League. A lot of League. That's been pretty fun. I don't think I watched anything else.
Shame.
Yeah.
Why didn't you watch the other things?
I couldn't tell you.
Hmm.
I do apologize.
Don't apologize to me.
We'll be done for next week.
What do we care? This whole episode was to talk about that. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You know what I mean? Kevin did his homework, and I did my homework, so we can talk about those. But well, let me talk about what I did as a good little boy. I played some golf with my friends. Had a good time, like Kevin said. Good time in that. A lot of fun. I've played more Jedi Survivor. Having some issues with that game. I still think it's better than the first game, but it's crashed on me 3 times. And I've had to reload my save twice. One time I fell through the world and I couldn't get out.
Oh no!
And I couldn't find I can't find a load button, so I literally have to quit the game. I have to go to the main menu and then load the game back up. Which kind of sucks, but whatever. And then another time where it was like you get like a blaster, which is like a pistol if you don't know Star Wars. And it's like, oh yeah, just hold triangle to use it. And I'm holding triangle, and I'm like, there's no animation. And as soon as I let go, he just fires like normal. I'm like, is something wrong with my triangle? So I go on to I press the PlayStation menu and I use triangle on like the home screen and shit. And I'm like, okay, clearly something's going on with my game because triangle's working fine. Like I could do triangle stuff like in other things. Like what is happening here? So then I like whatever. So I quit the game and I reload the checkpoint, and then it fucking takes me so far back. I have to skip 3 cutscenes, and then I get to the part where I was, and I hold triangle. Immediately, an animation plays, and I'm like, okay, it was just broken. And then I played. Every time I've quit the game, I've quit because the game crashed. I have not quit the game. I'm like, hey, I'm done. I'm going to save and move on. Every time I'm done, I'm just like, all right, well, it crashed. I'm not loading it up. Because every time it crashes, the checkpoints are not graceful in regards to crashes. With death, super graceful. But in regards to crashes, terrible. It's like it never saves. Like, I'll get to a planet, I'll get halfway through the planet, and then the game will crash, and then I'll start the game up, and all of a sudden I'm on my ship getting to the planet, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? There were like 6 cutscenes in between here and where I was. How did it not autosave? So, very annoying, very annoying.
Sounds annoying.
Played some Splitgate 2 with Kevin and Genesis. Had a good time with that. Nothing too crazy about that, if I'm honest. And then, what else? What else did I do? Played, Baldur's Gate 3 with Alex and my one friend, what are we calling him this week, Kevin? Chunga. Okay, we've definitely called him that before, but since you're busy playing your little PC game, that's okay. We'll forgive you. So played that.
How
got
about
through
Critias?
Critias? The fuck? The fuck is Critias?
Yeah. It's pretty sure it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card, Fang of Critias.
All right, yeah, he would hate that, so we're gonna call him that. So Critias, played with him and Alex, and had a good time with that. We're in Act 2. What did we do? We've killed so many things. It's hard to keep track of what we're doing. Most of the time we're just killing, and that's really all that is. You know what I mean? I watched the new Game Changer, that Dropout show. What a fucking episode, man! It was so good. It was a 8 women are in. It's the Game Changer. The whole shtick is each episode the game show changes, and the players don't know what the game show is, or they think they know, but it has like some kind of twist. So in this one, it was 8 women. The premise was 7 of them were drunk, 1 of them was secretly sober. They were playing games to win $25,000, but every challenge they could win an amount of money, but they would lose an amount of money, and if they lost that amount of money, that would go into the sobers pool, and then at the end of every round they would have an opportunity to vote off a person, and if they ended up voting off the sober person, all the drunks would win the money that they won. And if the sober person was at the end with the final other 2, they would win the sober money, and all the drunk people would lose. And the twist for the contestants was, yeah, they had no idea one of them was sober. They found out after they played the first round. But then the twist for the audience at the end is all of them were sober. They were all trying to trick each other into thinking they were drunk. And they ended up all splitting like $15,000. So it was like, oh fuck, it was so good. And then I played a demo called Tainted Grail: Fall of Avalon, which I'll talk about a little bit later, because Kevin asked me to play that. So, yeah.
All right.
All right, that's it. Kevin, you did most of the homework. What do you want to talk about first?
I don't care. What do you feel like talking about first?
I just want to get Havoc out of the way.
All right, I'll talk about Havoc. Oh boy, Havoc. What a freaking wild ass ride that was. I don't know why everything had to be over the top as far as action goes in this, because oh my lord, every time it was somebody's turn to die, and I'm going to phrase it that way, every time it was somebody's turn to die, someone had to do something excessive to set it up, especially at the end, in the frickin' the cabin scene at the very end. Oh my god, the amount of time. Oh, someone just broke through a window. Hold on, let me kick off this dresser so that I can slide across the floor and shoot up at this person. Not just take and turn my body about, I don't know, 40 degrees to the left and just shoot them from here because half of their body is going through the window for some stupid reason. Oh my god, nothing makes sense in this movie, logically. Just watch it for the lulls and it's great. This movie is freaking hysterical. At least it was for me. I could not tell you what the plot was. I think the plot had something to do with some sort of cocaine or crack job that went horribly wrong, and a bunch of people were involved, and for some reason they're friends but they're not friends, and now they're shooting at each other. I must have missed something. I mean, when I hit play on this movie, I just let it go, and if I had to get up, I just got up.
You know what? I respect that. I wish I could.
I knew this wasn't going anywhere, and I really didn't care.
I will say, I think there were 2 good scenes. All right? I maintain there's 2 good scenes. The first good scene is when, after the people are all murdered, and they recreate the murdered guy, and all the blood, like he gets back to where he was in the dead position, with all the blood and shit. I thought that was really cool.
Oh, okay.
And then the shitty club scene. The one girl fights somebody using a bottle of champagne out of a bucket, and I just thought that move was really cool, and then I wanted to just stab my eyes for the rest of the film, you know what I mean? Everything else, awful. Absolutely hated everything else.
I love how that fucking nightclub scene is shot. Let me tell you, because this place starts getting like raided. The amount of people with guns in this is absurd, and they just keep showing up. And like some people, they have guns, they use the guns. Absolutely not. They'd rather just charge forward with like pipes and shit. I think, if I remember correctly, I don't know. There was a lot of different weapons being used in this scene, but regardless, there's a lot of people in this place, and there is a whole first floor with people like rocking out and dancing and everything like that. Right? They're having a good time, and you see them and then suddenly they're just not there. No
Empty.
one like
Completely
screams
empty.
and runs out of doors.
Yep.
It just empties.
Completely empty. The setup of the place makes no fucking sense. It's like a completely open floor, and then there's a giant walkway in the back corner. By the time we get to the ending of that club scene, there is literally no rhyme or reason to the main room in that club. There's like not a bar. There's all of a sudden an exit door right there. It's like, where the fuck did that come from? But then there's another door that the fucking stupidest self-sacrifice took place. Like, get the fuck out of here.
How many staircases are there on that upper floor?
Okay.
There were a lot of staircases.
There was like 3, and there was also a ladder. For some reason, there was a ladder. I don't know why there was a ladder, but there was a ladder. And it was like, okay, cool, yeah, great, sure, man, sure. Like, what the fuck is it? What are we watching? What is this?
Yeah, right from the get-go of this movie, I knew it was going to be bad. But possibly, like, funny, and I enjoyed my time watching it just because of how funny this fucking thing was.
I'm glad.
Nothing made sense. But, like, right from the beginning, during that fucking car chase scene thing, you could not... I don't know what was going on. I don't know who made this call. There was film grain galore in that shot. You couldn't tell what the hell was going on. You knew cars were driving.
Yeah. It's film grain, it's motion blur, but for some reason, even though it has all that, it's false shaky cam, it's zoomed in, it's fake.
Car... Oh, it's totally fake. But, like, a car fills the entire frame of every shot. And I'm like, what the hell? What kind? Whoa. I was so confused. Man.
Also, the camera movement, it's not even filmed like it would be, even though it clearly doesn't look real, the camera movement does not help. The camera movement looks so fake because it's not following like a normal,
it's
what
like
the hell is those people? Corridor Digital just did a breakdown of it.
Oh, okay. It's as the camera, especially in the first scene, is as if it were being controlled by like some sort of robot or AI, and you focus on this.
Yeah. And it never loses focus even for a second, but in real life, like, people need to see it lose focus for a second because you got to keep up with it.
Yeah.
But it's just, oh my god, it's fucking terrible. But then that washing machine flies out, hysterical.
Oh my god, okay. The washing machine was something else. I'm like, you two are going to pick up a whole ass washing machine and throw this at
Kevin, not only did they pick it up, they hurled that motherfucker out that truck without falling out of the truck. And then they nailed that guy.
And he lived. I think.
No, he didn't.
For like a minute, I think
hospital.
he was like.
He was in the hospital,
but then he got killed in the hospital.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Oh my god, hysterical. But okay, so that washing machine lands on him. All the cops show up and they're like, "Oh my god, he's hurt," and then they're just looking around, being like, "These fucking, we gotta get these bastards," and nobody's helping him stop the bleeding. And then all of a sudden, and he's like absolutely crushed, and I'm like, that guy's dead.
Oh, yeah.
And then you find out he's in the hospital, and he's got like a bandage around his chest, and I'm like, there was more. Like, that's not.
Was wedged in
that guy got hit by a washing machine at about, I don't know, based on the camera movement, 70 miles an hour. What the fuck is happening right now? Like, he should have turned into JFK's head. Like, nothing here should be.
Oh, yeah, no.
And then his dumbass wife gets fucking 18 shots to her back, or whatever the fuck happened to her. Just what a fucking pointless. Oh my god, this whole movie was fucking pointless.
I loved the I mean, I guess this is somewhat realistic, but like I love how that truck was all washing machines. Like there's one brief scene where you can just see that it's just washing machines lining the back cab of the freaking
So
truck.
why did they steal the truck?
I don't know. No, it's not explained.
Like, I think it had drugs in it. I swear it was explained at some point that it had like a small amount of drugs in it, and that was to test their like faith in those people, because he owed them favors because they were in debt to that drug guy whose mom ended up coming to kill everybody. What an undervalued character, by the way, the mom.
Oh,
That mom
Yeah.
is so cool in every scene she's in. That actress is fucking killing that role. And they use her so little, and she is shit. How she does not realize that one guy is a traitor from the fucking beginning is wild to me.
Yeah.
Like, I just... ugh. Still don't understand what happens to Tom Hardy at the end of this movie. I don't understand why he kills that woman with a harpoon, and then all of a sudden he's laying down in the dirt.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that.
Weird. I don't understand how Forrest Whitaker had enough time to kneel in front of a gunshot and then get shot like 6 times. Like, fucking...
Hey man, everybody gets shot like 80 times because there's no reloads in this. However, did you guys catch the one scene? I don't remember which character it was, but somebody is using a handgun and they fire like 4 or 5 rounds and then cock the gun again for no reason whatsoever. They don't do anything with the magazine. They just cock the gun and start shooting again.
Is it the bad guy shooting at the lady with the shotgun who like somehow missed
Oh,
every
it might
shot?
be actually, yeah.
I think it is. Because he
Yeah, she
stops at some
misses-
point, cocks it, and then shoots. I'm pretty sure.
She misses 8 shots from inside the cop car shooting through the windshield.
Yeah, Desonoda talked about that last week or the week before. Just being
Yeah.
like,
God.
how is this? How did she get them there? How were they like, let's overpower this woman? Like, there's like, what the fuck? Everything about that whole fucking scene
Hey man,
is so
why
stupid.
is she able to just walk out and be like, put your weapons down, and everyone listens?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Also, where do these people come from? Where do all the like bad guys come from exactly? In like almost any scene, it's just like, oh look, there's more coming through that door. Oh, there's more coming. And then what happened to the vehicles at the cabin?
I don't know, man. They all left.
Because there's vehicles that pull up with like headlights shining, and I'm like, oh, that's smart. You can blind the people inside the house, and then they're just gone.
Yeah, I swear to God, a bus came to drop off all the people, and then that bus left. Like, all the cars that showed up in the beginning were Ubers. They're like, shine the headlights. All right, get out of here. Like, it's so dumb.
It is.
And then Tom Hardy fucking bleeds out on a train that fucking came from nowhere. Like,
Yep.
I just, everything about this is so bad.
It's such a bad movie.
Like, not one person watched this through and was like, yeah, no, we gotta fix this. They were like, you know what? Good enough.
good enough.
Release it. You know, CGI's done. And they're like, CGI's done. No, that's previs. That's not the finished CGI. CGI's done. Release that shit. #1 movie on Netflix. What?
Yeah, I don't know. Man.
Oh. Yeah, when you were texting me like, wow, I had a good, like, it was funny. I kind of wish we all watched this together. You would have not enjoyed me watching this.
Alright, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just like, I'm down for a bad movie, but when a movie like this is set up as like, this is The Raid, the guy who did The Raid, he's finally making the U.S. action movie with a budget.
Okay.
It's exclusive to Netflix. Okay, that's a little worrying, whatever. It's got Tom Hardy, one of the best actors right now. Like, are you kidding
Right.
me? One of my favorite
Yeah.
actors right now.
Yeah.
With the guy from The Raid, and I love Tom Hardy in action
see
scenes,
what
and I
you're
think,
saying.
like...
Yeah.
I'm fucking sold. Are you kidding me? And then this comes out. This? And then reading all about it, it's like, oh yeah, it was filmed during COVID. That was 4 years ago. What happened? They weren't working on the CGI all that time.
Right.
Nope.
Like, I'm just so curious what this movie originally was and what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't give a fuck. I hate everything about it. I think the worst part is Tom Hardy. I think he literally brings the movie down. I think if it was an actor, a different actor in the role, I think the movie would be better and still not good.
Okay.
Because his accent sucks. It's all over the place in this movie.
It's like 3 different things.
Yeah.
It's like New York, a little bit of Boston, and then like a I don't even know, like a Texas preacher. I have no fucking clue what's going on. Like, and it's like, okay, like sure. And then he's just playing like, hey, you know, I was a corrupt cop, and then we just did something that was just too corrupt, and now I'm punishing myself, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Guess.
But I'm on the wrong. I'm in the bad neighborhood, and I'm divorced from my wife because she knows about the crime. Does everybody else know about the crime, or I don't know. I literally don't know. Also, like his relationship with that lady cop is so fucking stupid. Where it's like, hey, I need you to trust me. It's like, why? The only time I've seen you guys interact, you lied to her. Like you're a piece of shit. I wouldn't talk to you at all. Hey, I just needed you to go do this one thing for me. Bring a shotgun. A gun where you can't miss. I promise you'll need it.
And then she proceeds to use the entire magazine. And the one shot she lands, she just grazes the man. He's 3 feet away outside her car.
Also, that one guy, I was like, is this... I know this is the guy that was, like, on the side with Timothy Olyphant. Has he said anything? Like, do I know this character, or is he just a piece of shit? Like, why are we here? Why do I care?
Yeah.
How is she missing? None of it made sense.
Nothing.
Awful.
Nothing at all.
But I'm glad you had some fun times with it, Kevin.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm real glad for you.
We were confident you would have a mini blast.
You know what? I still did not want you to watch it because it gives Netflix the wrong impression.
Oh,
True.
okay.
But you know, I'm glad that Desinoto recommended it to you. I don't know if you noticed in the last episode, I was not like, yeah, hell yeah, you should watch it. I was like, nah, don't. I really don't. Like I'm torn. I was so torn. I kind of wish you stole it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, awful. Awful.
Good old Netflix.
Good old Netflix. Anything else to say about Havoc, anybody?
I said all I had to say the other week.
I don't think I have anything else to say.
Alright, Havoc 2. We'll watch it.
Oh
Oh
boy.
my God.
Havoc 2 comes out, we'll watch it together, you know what I mean?
That'll be, yep.
You know, we'll put a teaser out for it, like, next year. Being like, you guys loved Havoc. It was the #1 movie on Netflix for 2 weeks. 800 million streaming minutes.
Streaming minutes.
That means,
love
like,
streaming minutes.
15 million people watched it. Or 40 million people watched it and they all got 2 minutes in.
My minutes.
Likely story.
Oh, stream my
Oh.
minutes. Alright, well, Kevin, the other movie?
Oh yes, and then there was There Will Be Blood. It's a good movie. Not a big Kevin movie, I don't think.
Nope.
But I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis did a fantastic job. I'll tell you that. I don't really know what to say. Like, it's not that I didn't like this movie. It just went on for way too freaking long. And I mean, overall, the like message of the movie is cool, I guess. Like the you know, focus on business and religion, where you go too far and you just go too far. But uh, I don't know. That's kind of it. I don't really have a whole lot to say. Like it's if you haven't seen it, it's a good watch, I guess. Just get prepared to sit there for a while, and there's not a whole lot that goes on. Um, I've been trying to figure out why I have a problem like watching a movie like this, but then there's a movie like Oppenheimer, which also has like nothing going on, but I'm fucking there for it, and I want more of it when it's done. I don't understand the difference.
I
Um,
know the difference.
oh, okay, go ahead.
Editing. The editing of Oppenheimer is the timeline jumps around so much. You go in the past, you go in the future, you go in the present. You're
Oh,
jumping
okay.
all around. The music is following. Like, if they cut out all the boring parts of life in Oppenheimer, there
That's
are,
fair.
some would
Okay.
say, boring parts, but like you see him meet his wife, which is actually like he's stealing another man's wife, and then the next time you see him with her, they're already married, and he's being a piece of shit. Like,
Right. Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
moves so quick, and then at the same time it's talking about like things with the bomb, and then it's going back to the future or present tense in the black and white, and then it's going back to like the interviews, and then it's having like scenes from different perspectives. It's literally all over the place because Christopher Nolan does not like would never make a movie like There Will Be Blood. It'll never be like, hey, this is like shot like a scene for scene, like this is like a drama, like a straight period piece drama. He'll never make one of
Uh-huh.
those. The closest he ever got was probably The Prestige, and even then that cuts a lot too. But like his editing is a masterclass, and it's honestly incredible how a film like Oppenheimer keeps like general audiences and even like the fanboys like us engaged so much, even on a
Yeah.
topic that a lot of people just don't find interest in, even though we do. Um,
Right.
but that's I would say that's the biggest difference.
Okay.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want to say
sure that.
jump cuts or anything
Right.
like that, but like it's a masterclass in editing. Not that There Will Be Blood is edited in a bad way. It just it lets you sit in the moment a lot.
Yeah. But like, I mean, what it does well. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm really not trying to shit on this movie because it doesn't deserve
No,
to
I
be
don't
called.
think you are.
I did not enjoy this movie, but I can tell you that this is a good movie. Or if it's like up your alley, it's going to be an amazing movie because there ain't much that's shot like this. There ain't much that's done like this.
Yeah,
Um, and like, it's the one thing I really did like, even though like it's not new. I mean, there's a lot of movies that like look at the similarities between like a businessman going crazy and like a religious fanatic going crazy, more or less. We'll dumb it down to that extent. Um, but like this is you get to see the whole slow descent into madness,
Yeah.
and like it's play like the acting in this movie is perfect.
yeah,
I don't think there's
I agree.
anything wrong with anyone's performance.
I agree.
Um, because you know everything that these characters are feeling. Like, I think the coolest part about this movie was you really get a sense, at least I did. I don't know if I did this, if I like, I'm getting the wrong information here, but like, I got a real sense for, as soon as, well, yeah, no, we all watched this, Kevin. That was the object. As soon as I was like, oh shit, spoilers. As soon as his kid goes deaf from the freaking him hitting gas, like from that moment forward, anybody says anything about his son, he immediately jumps to like, I'm not a bad parent. Oh my god, no, I treat my son great, blah blah blah, because he knows that he fucked up, but he won't admit it because he's got to be the perfect businessman in front of everybody. And then like later on, there's another absolutely amazing scene at this ritzy restaurant or whatever the fuck it is. I don't
Yep.
know if it's called. I don't know. Is it a restaurant? Is it a saloon? Fucking, I don't know
I
at
think
this
it's a
point in time.
restaurant.
Um, but ritzy restaurant where the frickin' oh my god, it's not Union Oil. Who the hell are the other people? Fuck.
Oh God. Oh my
Oh
God,
my
I've seen
god,
this
what are they
movie over
called?
50 times.
It's such a normal name. It's such a normal name. Why is Capital Steel coming? That's not steel, Kevin. It's oil. Or whatever the fuck. The non-union oil people, the other people.
Standard
They're
Oil.
like, that's it. Standard Oil.
How'd you grab that?
I've seen the movie over 50 times. I'm just playing it over and over. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so the people for Standard Oil that met him earlier and were trying to buy whatever the hell, I forget which parts of the land. They list all the land. I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
Names. It's hard enough for me to remember people's names.
Nah, you're fine.
But this dude is Daniel Plain something.
Plainview.
Plainview, that's it. Oh man, I was gonna say that and I thought it was wrong. But anyways, he meets the Standard Oil people at this restaurant. Well, not really meets them. They sit down next to him at this restaurant. I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna go down. And boy, oh boy, it didn't go down. He just like, for whatever reason, puts a freaking napkin over his head and then like is talking about whatever. It was something about making like $1 million, talking to like Union Oil or
Yep.
the fuck like deal he made, and they do not flinch. They don't say anything, nothing. So he gets up and is like, "Did you hear me?" Like, and I loved it. It's so good because like he wants everyone else to just acknowledge him and his successes at every moment, and they just don't care because they're far more successful than he is. And none of this bothers them. Like, even when he was turned down their offer, they were just like, all right, sure, we'll leave. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's there's so many good acting perfect. We'll call it perfect, not good. Perfect acting performances in this. The script is phenomenal, but you gotta understand it. Like, you're sitting down to go through a man's life that I think the movie only covers like, well, no, it covers a lot of time, but
There's
really
jumps.
like
Yeah, there's jumps.
5 days maybe that like it
Yeah.
focuses on.
Yeah.
And when it focuses, I'm talking like half-hour focuses.
Mhm.
But yeah,
I just love the scene when that the Standard Oil guy is named H.M. Tilford. And I mentioned this last time where he said Daniel Plainview goes, "I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to slit your throat," and
Oh my God,
he
yes.
goes, "Jesus Christ, Daniel!" It is
Yeah.
so funny. I find this movie funny all the time. Also, the reason he puts the napkin over his face, it's so his son doesn't see what he's saying.
Oh,
He's blocking him
okay.
from reading his lips, because there are scenes where even though he uses his son HW, he absolutely protects him like he's like his own son until he's not useful anymore. It's fucking crazy how this man overcompensates. And my favorite line in the whole movie is, I have this need in me. I like no one else to win. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's crazy when he's talking to his fake brother Henry, like, get out of here, man. Like, oh my God. I fucking love this movie.
I think that's really everything. See, now I didn't know that if the kid could read his lips or not, because like he is looking at his mouth during all the scenes, but it's never acknowledged that the kid actually understands what he's saying. And oh my God, the whole time this man is talking, like he knows his son is deaf.
And he screams
like,
at him every time.
Yeah, he's not making like any attempts to actually like learn sign language. No, instead, let's abandon him. He can learn sign language, and then let's insult the interpreter and all this other shit.
He literally treats his son as a dog.
Yeah.
He literally finds him as a stray, a bastard in a basket, and then he uses him. Yeah, and then he's useless to him, and then he's his competitor. And that's all he ever is to him.
Yeah.
But, like, there's moments where you're like, okay, he definitely cares for him. No. Does he, though? Because it's him. It's all about him. It's the most narcissistic person in the world, and it's so fucking good. I love this movie so much. I understand everything you just said. in many ways agree with. Like, when people go, yeah, there's a lot of boring scenes, I'm like, I'm watching those scenes, gripping my seat every time I watch this movie.
Yeah.
Because it just adds to every scene when it just fucking explodes. When the little cracks of this serial killer's personality pops out, but instead he's a businessman. Like,
He's an oil
Yeah.
man.
I would
Oil
love
man,
to see
yeah.
this character just teleported into like 2025. I would just love to see that because, like, would he be like this evil CEO, or would he be like this fucking sleazy car dealership man? And the answer is he would be both, depending on how far he can grow, because he is literally what corporation and greed, and that's what gets you. It is so good.
Yeah.
It's like American Psycho, but like of an oil man. It is,
Right.
I love it so
it's
much.
a very good movie. It's a very good movie with a lot of really, really well done, just from top to bottom. Though there is one thing that I didn't like in this movie, like straight up didn't like, and that was, I'm trying to get the right timing down. Hold on. About, I want to say like 2/3 maybe through the movie, the music takes a turn and goes
Yeah.
heavy wood percussion, and
Yeah,
it
it does.
doesn't work in my opinion.
Okay.
But that's really minor. Don't get me wrong. Like, this is not like super distracting. I was just like, what are we doing?
So,
Especially when it first kicks in, because it starts okay. Like, I was here for it, and then everything got off tempo. Like, each individual instrument got off tempo until like 6 of them were in there, and then they got back on. It was weird. I'm sure there's artistic reasons behind this.
I've never looked into it. I've just always took I think the music becomes unhinged as the movie goes on, and I think it
interesting.
represents Daniel's character. It's this booming orchestral. It's not at first, but then it becomes this booming orchestral music, and then it's this loud horn when the oil breaks, and it's just this like loud bombastic music, and by the time it gets towards the end, it is like this orchestra that is falling apart. Like, some instruments are louder than others, and it's just all over the place, like the conductor has passed away. Like, it is fucking crazy. I've that's how I've always taken it as. Also, maybe the music composer died midway through. I have no idea. But like, and I just everything. I honestly think this is a perfect movie. And I think every criticism that everybody has about this is correct, and that's what makes it perfect. Because the flaws that it has just enhance what I see this movie as. And I think you've said it best, Kevin, and I'm pretty sure Desinotto mostly agreed. And I mean, what I've been saying, it's the acting is on another level here. This
really
is as good as it gets, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, every actor, Daniel Day-Lewis is fucking outstanding in this role. Paul Dano somehow is matching Daniel Day-Lewis, and everybody around them is somehow matching them. But like, everything about it, like, just even the end, I'm finished. Like, are you kidding me? He fucking has his own bowling alley, and then he beats and as he's screaming, going, "No, Daniel, no!" I have this. Every time I watch that scene, I'm laughing so hard at his comment about "I drink your milkshake." And then, like, it is at first a really funny scene, and then it turns into the most grotesque, violent murder, and it's just like, what the fuck? But every time I see it on a rewatch, I'm like, oh my god, don't do it again, but it's happening, and then it happens, and it's like, what the fuck? And then I'm so glad we never got a sequel. There's no, like, short story to be like, what happened to Daniel Plainview? Because it doesn't matter what happens to Daniel Plainview. No. There will be more Daniel Plainviews. And it's just, it's so good. It's so good. I fucking love this movie. I'm glad you got something out of it. That's all that matters to me.
Like I said, like, would I watch this movie again? Probably not.
Highly recommend.
I sit here, though,
way worth.
And say, like, can I say that this is a great movie? Yes, I can. I really can. I get it. It's just so freaking slow.
20 years from now, turn it on again. I'm telling you. A rewatch, as someone who watches this every quarter, like, One time I watched it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh my god.
God.
I even said last time, like, I once watched this and then it ended, and I was like, you know what, I'm in the mood to go again, and I watched it again. Like, when I find something I like, I'm okay with rewatching it. And there's very few things that I can watch over. Nothing eclipses Batman Begins for me. But There Will Be Blood is I would say it's it's not a close second. I have no idea how many times I've seen Batman Begins. But like, I mean, I watched Batman Begins this week. I just don't bring it up on my thing because I just don't want you guys to judge me every week. I watch Batman Begins a lot, and sometimes when I'm not watching it, I'm listening to it at work.
Nice.
Batman Begins is my comfort. But yeah, no, I love this movie. It's so good.
So good. All right.
All right, Desinota, your homework. Oh wait, Desinota, you said you're gonna watch those things next week. Let's go ahead and remind us what you're gonna watch.
Wow.
The Lord of War
Uh-huh.
and General Patton.
Wow.
Just
All right. Cool.
Patton.
Also, Lord of War, not the Lord of War. So
Oh yes.
they added a bunch of letters and words
Lord of
into
War.
places.
Oh, man, what a line.
Adding a
What a
bunch of
line.
letters and words into places.
No. Some say they call you the Lord of War, but what the hell was the rest of that line? Fuck. Now I gotta watch it again.
Honestly, you should, just so that he has
Mhm.
something to bounce off of.
You want to have some brown?
What the fuck? No.
You remember that? No.
No, I don't
So
remember
fucking-
that.
Some brown.
Yeah, freaking some gunpowder concoction they eat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Eating guns.
Dude,
Oh, yeah, okay.
You remember now?
Nah, I remember it. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I remember them eating
Guy
it.
who has, like, a
I don't
lazy
remember
eye.
them saying, "Do you want some brown?"
No, that's not what he says. Because it's I think the one guy just hands it to him and he's eating it. So Nicolas Cage eats it and spits it out. And he's like, "What the hell is that?" And this dude looks up, who has like a lazy eye. He's just like brown.
Yeah. Ugh. You're really gonna like that one, Desinota. You're really gonna like it.
It's such a
I honestly,
good
I
movie.
might even rewatch it because it's been a minute.
Huh.
One of
but-
Nicolas Cage's best roles.
I'll
my
wait.
opinion.
I'll wait though until Desinota says he watched it though. So
You'll wait until he watches it. To watch
Yeah.
it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
if he's like, "Hey, it's Tuesday and I'm watching it now," I mean, I'll ask on Tuesday, "Did you watch it?"
Oh,
if he goes,
I
"No,"
see.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no. If you want, you know what I mean. My homework. I played Tainted Grail: The Fall of Avalon. I played the demo based on Kevin's
yeah.
recommendation. He talked about this in the chat with Krabidia. What the fuck was his name?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Was it Krabidia?
Critias.
Critias. I was close. That was close.
Cribidia.
You know what? It's
Sounds like a.
it's a horror
like
movie
some sort
crib
of
coming
planet.
alive. Don't worry about it.
It's a planet Samus Aran would go to.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what?
yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Also, you said Samus Aran, and I've never heard it pronounced that way. And it just sounds like the most Arabic thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Felt like I was playing Assassin's Creed 1 and the Holy War, you know what I mean? Samus Aran!
Samus Aran. How do you pronounce her name? Do we know for sure?
Samus Aran.
Oh, interesting.
That's how I've heard it.
That's
I've
how
only done-
Desinota says it all the time. Samus Aran! Samus Aran! Isn't that this Friday, Samus Aran? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this Friday. Okay. Anyways. So I played the demo of Tainted Grail: Fall of Avalon. I have to look at what I wrote because I'll never remember that title. Kevin, you just want me to play this because it's it's similar to I just started Skyrim Remastered. I hated it.
Yeah.
Not hated it. I just didn't. I wasn't into it.
I was curious to see if this was any different.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the positives.
All right.
I like the character creator more. Even though I couldn't make something that I wanted to, I just thought it was simple enough where I was like, hey, there's only a few good options, and they just made me narrow it down real quick. I went with a magic user, which I think was a mistake on my part, because the very beginning, not a lot of magic going on there.
No.
And honestly, quite difficult if you're a magic user. What else I liked was the movement and pickup speed for items, and I also like the menus. I liked looting. I liked grabbing all that shit. It was so quick, and it was like, oh, I'm gonna put this on. Oh, I found this. Ooh, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go. Ooh, I'm gonna do this. What I hated, the combat. Hate the combat. Absolutely despise the combat. I was not about that combat. I played this for about 30 minutes, and I never got out of the prison.
Okay.
Because I was on the easiest difficulty, and I'm either the worst gamer alive, or fighting giant tall dudes with a sword in your hand is a mistake. Even with a shield. Also, I found the shield one time, could not find it again. I'm like, what the fuck did I loot? I can't find this shield. And then I kept going back, and I'm like, I swear to God, I looted this shield off of somebody. Where the fuck did I find this shield? I even saved my gameplay and, looked, and I'm like, the shield's not there. Where the hell is the shield? Ugh. But yeah, I think I liked it more than Skyrim. I think... I think the combat is too slow. And when I'm finally, I've said this before, and I'll say it again, and I know it's probably because I'm a bad gamer, but I understand that it's really big for people. I hate a stamina bar. I fucking hate a stamina bar. It is not fun. A stamina bar adds nothing for me. It doesn't add challenge. It just makes the game worse, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm playing a game. Of course, my character should get, exhausted. But if I then, can't move quick or dodge or anything, I don't care if it doesn't make any sense. Let me fucking dodge. What do you mean? I hate stamina bars so much. If I could turn the stamina bar off, I probably would play it.
Okay.
But what's on it? Yeah, the story seemed fine. I'm not super into the whole fantasy thing, but I was curious, what was going on.
Yeah.
It just seemed like a prettier version of Skyrim.
All right.
So.
Cool. Yeah, I'm digging it. I love that game. I gotta get diving into it. I'm still in the prison as well.
Wow.
The prison goes on for a lot longer than you think.
Honestly, I'm not shocked by that. Is there a way to run away from those 6 giant dudes?
What giant dudes?
When you get you rob all the cells, you meet all the people who are happy in their cells, and you're like, okay, you freaks.
Yeah.
And then the big giant dude pops out from the one door. I don't want to know. I don't think it's a zombie, but it's a really tall dude. And then you start beating the shit out of him. You kill him, and then 5 more pop out. And then I'm like, all right, I guess I'm gonna try to run. And then I eat all my food and drink all my health potions, and I'm like, all right, fuck me, I guess.
Weird. I don't, unless I didn't get to that, but that'd be strange because I went all over the freaking hell.
It's the only direction you can go after you rob all the prison cells.
Okay,
and he busts through the door.
Zombies, and I fought those. They're easy.
Well, not for me, apparently.
Oh, interesting. Okay, and I'm on medium difficulty. I killed them.
I think I just chose my class wrong.
Maybe. I snuck into one of the like there was like a guard or whatever like sitting at a table that like if you go down and you sneak into the room he like still sees you or whatever.
Oh yeah, I took that guy.
There's like light. I took that guy out. I made it to the laboratory. I have the key for the laboratory. I have another key as well. Like I don't know. I've gone through all kinds of rooms down there. Fought a bunch of the I guess zombie things.
Yeah, I broke
Yeah.
into like some laboratory. I killed like this one guy who seemed kind of friendly at first, but I think he just wasn't reacting to me for some reason. Beat the
Oh,
shit out
yeah.
of him.
Well, if you're in the laboratory and you're talking to the dude that's like laying on the table, for some reason the NPC that's walking around in that room just lets you finish before he's like
What a
acknowledges
nice
that
guy.
you shouldn't be there.
Yeah, what a nice guy.
Because I was
Tho-
like, oh, okay,
those
can I talk to you
prisoners-
now? And he's like, hey, what are you doing here? And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't talk to you. Okay.
Those prisoners that were in their cells and they're like, "You're free," and they're like, "No, I'm happy here." It's like,
I'm good, yeah.
I don't think you've looked in a mirror lately, but you should leave. You should probably leave. Honestly, actually, I don't think you have time left. I should kill you. And then I was like, I'm not gonna kill you. I'll let you live here, I guess.
Yeah, I killed the guy on the table.
Yeah, no, that was for the best. It's for the best. But yeah, I'm glad I tried it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I
So-
was just like,
I think if
doesn't
it
have anything
came,
to do,
Yeah, I
and
think-
it's different. It's very different, but also the same. It's strange.
I think if it came to like plus or something, I probably would like actually give it a full go.
Oh, okay.
Just cause like I gave Skyrim a chance.
Sure.
So
Well, anyway.
all right, well that's that.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
PlayStation State of Play, it finally happened.
Oh, baby.
Finally happened tomorrow at 5. Fucking pieces of shit. We'll never.
Tomorrow at
Wh-
5.
Why the hell won't they move that shit to fucking 6 or 5:30?
Yeah.
For the love of
I got a
God.
question. I got a question for both of you. Trivia tomorrow or no?
No, State of Play.
Okay. Stage play. Got it.
Also,
I'll
I'm
be
just
there.
not feeling it this week. You know what I
Fine.
mean?
I wasn't sure if I was either.
You know what I mean? Like it's just not
I do,
that.
Yeah.
Not that. I mean, okay. So I told this one girl at work was like, "But if you don't go, you'll lose your winning streak." I'm like, "We came in third once. We got like 4th place last time," and she's like, "That's technically in the top 5." I'm like, "I don't think you know what a winning streak is." So like, hey,
Establishes her own rules for the winning streak.
yeah, I'm like, hey, we're a top playing team. Don't get me wrong. We do really well, and we're fucking coming into our own finally. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
but we
yeah,
play for fun. We mostly play for fun. All right, you know.
Right.
And last time we wouldn't have got Decinote, you weren't there, but last time, man, I fucked up on a couple. And if I believed in myself on the last one, we would have came in
Oh.
second or first.
Yeah.
But like nobody believed, and neither did I. So, but like the I guess we'll use his real name. Yeah, this guy Liam, he doubled our score in one. He fucking
Yeah.
honestly one of the greatest answers at trivia, because our whole team was like, oh, it's got to be fucking nitrogen, and he was like, well, hold on a minute, and fucking convinced all of us, and then we doubled our score
Yeah.
with that. Like,
Because we were, well, the people who were like nitrogen, right? It was what's the
What's the second most-
What's the
yeah.
second most prevalent in the universe? And people, oh, nitrogen. And Liam's like, no, hold on. It says the universe, not the air. The universe. He's like, it's helium. And I'm like, oh shit, he might actually be right.
and then we were all like, oh fuck, like shit. We were so on fucking nitrogen's ass that we were about to write it down. Like, we were ready to go. And then
Yeah.
I'm so glad he spoke up. And I was like, fuck,
There were people
son
who
of a
did.
bitch. Yeah.
Nope.
And then we put it in, and boom, doubled our score right there. And it was good. It was real good. It was real good. I
That's
fucked
how
up
we got
on
into
a
the top 5.
Yeah, I fucked up on a share question. Because I didn't read Cher's part.
Mm.
Then I heard the
Yeah.
song, and I was like to Maria, I'm like, why is this song playing? And I was like, damn, this is like late 90s. Like, why is this playing? And Marie's like, and pointed at the screen, and I looked, and I was like, no! Like, ah! It was only 10 points, that one, I think, but like, damn, the Joy Luck Club. I really wish I got that one. Still mad about that. And then
Pony Club.
Battle of Wounded Knee. Fucking.
Oh my god, I know.
I just, man, I'm telling you, I went home and I was like, why didn't you believe in yourself, Adam? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, it was we could have just risked it. And I was like, man, but if we risked it and we were wrong, who cares? What's a 0 to fourth place? You know what I mean? What's a 0 if you're not a winner? Like, who cares? You know? But nobody was there. Nobody believed. I didn't believe. I said it out loud, and I was like, I'm fucking stupid. I don't even know why I said that out loud. Everyone's gonna judge me. And then everyone didn't judge me, and then I was like, I still shouldn't have said it. And then the answer came up, and I was like, well, would you look at that? But it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
We'll get him next time.
Yeah.
Get him next time, but not tomorrow.
Yeah, we will. We'll get
Not
him.
tomorrow.
We'll get him next time. Right?
We'll get him. We'll show him all. We'll get him. All right.
Did you buy Night Rain yet?
No.
That's a no. All right. Man, freaking better.
Joey.
Joey.
Freaking better at some point, my guy.
We're
better.
sorry.
I want to play. It looks so fun.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
I don't like that.
That's from South Park.
Oh.
So the rest of the show, we're gonna do some PlayStation predictions.
That's right.
Yeah. No, you asked.
I did.
So Tim Turry, former guy who's on Game Informer, wrote on the PlayStation blog a very long post, and I'm gonna read the whole thing. Everybody, be prepared, okay?
Okay, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm listening.
State of Play returns June 4th. Watch live for news and updates on must-play games coming to PS5. The show highlights a section of great games from creators across the globe. The 40-plus minute show begins June 4th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and will be broadcast in English. See you then, and that's it. Not so much a long post, if I'm honest.
I thought it was a new post because I'm like, I read this.
There's also regarding co-streaming. We don't do that, and also it's longer than the actual post itself. Now, I will say, based on this, I usually judge these based on the comments they have here. So they say that highlights a section of great games from creators across the globe. Doesn't say our third-party partners. Doesn't say PlayStation only. I think this is going to be a good mix of third-party partners and Sony Studios. Now, when I say Sony Studios, it does not make me think we're going to get like a bunch of game announcements here. Maybe one big one that will be revealed. We might see more of, you know what, we'll do our predictions and then we can talk about like whatever, you know. But yeah, that's that. So this also I mentioned this casually yesterday. Oh, Sony might do a fucking thing. There's a rumor that it'll be announced tomorrow and then pop up on Wednesday. And then fucking 9 a.m. Hey, guess what? There's a blah, blah, blah. There are a couple things I want to talk about before we get there, just so we're all kind of on the same page. There's rumors of a lot of things. Kevin, I just want to point out to you, Splitgate 2 officially launches the 6th of June with a massive surprise at Summer Game Fest. So good news for you. I just want to, because you said there was going to be a Splitgate 2 at Summer Games Fest, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I did, and I saw that today, and I was like, "Oh, interesting. They're officially releasing already after having umpteen million problems at the start of their
Yeah.
beta."
Also, in bad news for me, my 16th prediction for the Xbox show was new IP from Halo devs. Hey, totally forgot that they're not called 343 Studios anymore. They're literally called Halo Studios. They will not be announcing a new IP. So, little dumb on my part. Would be
No, but
absolutely fucking shocked. Could be a new
there was another
franchise of
thing.
Halo. So, like, I don't know.
There was another thing that popped up that people got upset about because apparently there's Halo Infinite 2 in the works.
Yeah, that makes literally no sense. I would love that,
Yeah.
and yeah, those are the two things I wanted to bring up. There's a bunch of rumors swirling around. There's been rumors swirling around. So, yeah.
All right. Well,
Kevin, you wanted to do predictions, so you get to start predictions.
oh,
Do you have
shit.
things written down, or you
I
just
don't.
you're
I
off
don't.
the
I'm just
cuff
gonna do
here?
'em.
Off the
Yeah.
cuff. I love it. Go ahead.
All right. This first one, totally not going to happen. But I'm doing it because I'm me and I want this badly. We get a sneak peek at Saros.
Oh.
Now, why do you not think this will happen?
I think it's too soon after the reveal.
So Sony also is trying to do the thing where they reveal games like about a year before they come out at max.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't know
I honestly think there's a good chance there will be some sort of peek at what Saros is. If not here, we're definitely seeing it by the end of the year. Like,
Okay.
yeah, because Sony has been mentioning like we hate announcing games super early because every
Yeah.
time we do, it just bites us in the ass. Like
Right.
even though it creates this like great hype moment in our sales of consoles
yeah.
spike, but then it's like people just harassing them. Where the fuck is this? Where is this? What's going on here? Where's Wolverine?
Saros is like 2026, right? Even like the reveal trailer
Yeah.
said that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do think this is a possibility. I don't think it'll be anything crazy, but
No, no.
I honestly think that's a great guess for this show.
Okay. Cool.
So,
I hope-
Destinoto, you got a
lose it.
guess? Oh,
We got Bloodborne.
hey. Hey! Oh my god, I wish I threw away this keyboard. Holy fucking shit. The amount of O's that need to go into this word without anything about Bloodborne specifically, or just Bloodborne?
You know,
I'll allow
It's
you to
never
keep it
gonna
like
die.
that. Yeah, I'll allow you to keep it like this. Just
Okay.
even if they say the word Bloodborne, I'll give you a point. They won't.
Okay.
But like, God, I just can't wait for them to be like Bloodborne PS5 patch, 60 frames only on PS5 Pro.
Oh my.
Yeah, Bloodborne, cool. Now, there's some things here. And did I think about them at all? Yes. Did I write them down? Absolutely not. As I always do, I love winging it. And part of winging it is doing a whole long speech so I can actually think about what my first prediction is going to be. And Kevin's very familiar with this. Yeah, I think we all are. Destinoto, not so much. He has trouble speaking and thinking at the same time. Most people do, but I'm pretty good at it because I've been doing it as a defense mechanism my whole life because I don't want to seem like an idiot. So I just got to fill the space. Don't worry about that.
Wow.
Little sneak peek behind the curtain. And my first guess is going to go based on a rumor. There's a rumor that there's a God of War 2.5D game in development. That it's a flashback game to Greece. And I, when I first heard that, was absolutely appalled. Like, 2.5D, God of War? No thank you. And then I remembered a little game that I was interested in. I never got, but I was interested in. And it's that Prince of Persia game that Kevin played and loved so much. And I thought that was cool. Like, I thought it was very interesting, but like, it wasn't an IP I'm like in love with, and it's not like a genre I love. But if they put an IP I love in that genre, I might be dipping my toes, so to speak, into it. So I will say there's going to be a God of War spin-off type game. I'm not going to commit to the 2.5D. I'm just going to say there's a God of War game, but it's not a mainline God of War game. It is a spin-off type. Whether it be a third-person game with his son or a fucking new person being the God of War, as long as it's not like a Kratos mainline, like God of War Ragnarok 2 or like one of those, like full-scale game, credit for me. But like a God of War spin-off type game.
Okay.
So I think it'll be like, I mean, honestly, I think it'll just be a smaller experience type of game. Yeah, I just gotta give up on what the fuck I want this to look like. I'm gonna move on with my life. But oh god, I'm fucking not. What the fuck? I can't get over it. Hold on. Man, you gotta get your bladder checked. That sounds bad. But like, yeah, God of War spin-off type game. So, I'm cautiously optimistic about this. Fucking fuck. All right, Kevin, you want to go again? Probably keep it in order.
Oh yeah. I'll go again. All right. This one I'm excited for. I did not know this was a game until recently, and I definitely think it has a solid chance of being here for one reason only. It's a VR game called Maestro. I think they're going to show this off because it comes out real soon, and it does the whole hand recognition over controllers.
Oh, wow. Cool.
And that's a newer thing that PlayStation has in its pocket. Only Walter the Wizard, I think, is taking advantage of it right now. So, why not show another game? It's got real high reviews, too, on, like, Steam and Meta. MetaQuest, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess this is a game where you're a conductor.
Yes. And because it's hand tracking, right? You do like the direction you move your hands in matters, and you like point out to like different instruments and stuff, and like sections of the orchestra. Oh, it looks fun. It looks like a really good rhythm game.
Okay. All right. I like it. Desinoto, got a second prediction?
Oh yes.
Parag
Matter.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I wish this game would just fucking come out by this point.
When did you move to Tennessee? I love that Parag Matter.
Parag Matter.
That Parag Matter, that little blonde girl. Oh, she looks so adorable. Remind me of my niece Darlene.
What the fuck?
Darlene. My sister's kid.
Darlene is also an Ozark. Fun fact.
I know.
Oh.
Darlene Snail.
Oh
my god.
I'm gonna need a little bit more on Parag Matter.
I'm
not gonna let you get away with that one.
We get a release date confirmation with the little girl coming back again. And this time she's a new sheet of paper, blank, and she takes a minute and writes the date down and shows the camera.
Oh!
And everybody goes crazy because it's in the fall.
I gotta be honest, guys. I think my keyboard got worse.
Oh no!
Yeah, we just gotta move on. Blank piece of paper, writes release date down. Okay. Let me spell. You said release date confirmation. Let me spell confirmation for you. Okay.
Okay.
CONIRMMAATIONN.
Oh my god.
Confirmation. Oh, there's no F. Whatever. I love that. I hope that happens for you. Just
Oh
so
my
you can
God.
shut the fuck up about it. You know what I mean? This is slowly turning into the Last Guardian for me, where I just want it to
man.
come out.
Yeah.
I just can't wait for everyone to go. Actually, the little girl is like secretly 1,000 years old, so it's not weird. It's like, all right, calm down. Okay, guys. Sure. Can't wait. Can't wait for that game to come out. Kevin, I know you're pumped for it too. So.
Oh, I don't know about this anymore.
Yeah. My second prediction goes a little something like this. Do 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 do. New Astrobot level. I'm gonna say new fucking Christ. I want to spell Astro right for the love of God. New Astrobot. Oh, fucking new Astrobot level. I'm gonna say similar to the Christmas level. I don't think it's gonna be a motherfucking piece of shit. I don't think it's gonna be a bundle of levels. I think it's just gonna be one giant level. Similar to the Christmas level. That's not how you spell similar, but you know, you know what I mean? SIIMMMILAR. All right, Kevin, back to you.
Oh boy.
Fuck you, you piece of shit keyboard. Peace.
Fuck it, we're going with it. Control 2 release date trailer.
Oh, honestly? Honestly,
you know
though?
what? No, I'm upping it. Control 2 release date trailer, and then at the very end, play Firebreak on June 17th or when the fuck it comes out.
I'm just gonna put play Firebreak.
Coming to PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium for free day one.
Firebreak?
Firebreak is. I mean,
Yeah, it already is.
Free,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Like, they'll add it in. They'll add it in at the end of the trailer. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
I'll put play Firebreak on Plus at the end. Fucking on Plus at the end of that. Fun little fact: Control 1 was debuted at a State of Play.
Oh, cool.
So, if not, I think it was debuted. It might have been just a like the first actual gameplay trailer for it was at a State of Play.
Right.
Because I remember seeing it and being like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm like, "This isn't a Sony game. I don't care for it." Fun game. Play the shit out of it too.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Desu Noto.
Can we reuse predictions from like
Now,
other shows?
this is the issue I was thinking about earlier. In the past, what we have done, not last year, but the year before, and the years before that, we would say, hey, if you get it at another show, then you get half credit.
Okay.
But last year, and I think this year, we're probably going to do the same thing, that if you set it at another show, I'm still just going to count it as full points because the shows are kind of all over the place. It's not so much an E3 as it used to be. Even though I call this my E3 predictions 2025. Just because it's a little all over the place. I will say, if you want to say exactly what you did or even add more here, you absolutely can double up if you really believe, you know what I mean? Like, But yeah, there's typically no penalty for if you get it at another show. Just because Game Awards and Summer Games Fest and Xbox, PlayStation typically are doing all the same shit now.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh.
Oh, he's turning into Elvis. I'm all sugar.
That's how you lock down a pre-order right there. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh my god.
Wow.
Interesting. Okay. Tell me more.
I'm working on the
that
sound of
crossed
that
some
thing
lines.
that you like flip over and it goes. Not quite there, but I'm getting
Baby?
closer.
Yeah.
No, not a baby.
Flip over a baby.
What are you doing to babies, Kevin? Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
None of your business.
Damn, what the hell, dude?
What the hell, dude?
Oh my god. Did anybody say Wolverine?
Oh my god, what's
no,
crazy is
dude.
I did in the Game Awards in what I
Okay.
said Wolverine gameplay reveal. So if you want to say something more, then you can.
A gameplay reveal with the release window.
Alright. Fucking fuck. Gameplay reveal with release window. Alright, cool. I like it. Who's next? Ah, fuck, it's me. Oh no. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem man. Oh man, I just switched to I Don't Care by Adam Gontier, whatever. Or Apocalyptico and Adam Gontier, I don't fucking remember. What do I want to do? They say to me, how are you? And I go, bad. I will say, oh boy. Just gotta love filling the time, you know? You know what I mean? Just love filling time.
Oh my god, yes. Fill
Now,
that time.
I already made a prediction about the Venom game, and like, you know, I didn't make. Did I? I don't think I made a prediction about that. I don't think I did. Let me just double check here. No, I did not. Now I gotta look at some things here. Hold on, give me one momento, por favor. And that wow, thank you. This is Kevin, did you feel like you were playing Maestro?
No.
Oh man.
Alrighty then.
Dance song. So
Wow.
it's
Oh, that's fair. Remember Sandstorm?
Now we're Sandstorm.
You remember Sandstorm? Okay, I'm gonna say this is where the 007 game is.
Oh.
And because I think if it was if it was at Summer Games Fest, they wouldn't have said later in the week. They would have said at Summer Game Fest. You know what I mean? Because Summer Game Fest has been known. Maybe they want it to be a surprise there. Maybe I'm absolutely wrong. Who gives a fuck? I'm gonna say it's here. And also, the actor for James Bond is revealed, and I'm gonna say it's Dan Stevens. I'm throwing that in because I just think it looks like Dan Stevens. I think he's a little too old to play James Bond. And he also really doesn't have the look, but I honestly think he's a high enough profile actor that would absolutely love to be in that role and is open to do voiceover work. And I'm going to say there's going to be more at SGF. So, yeah, it's my guess. 007 game is here. Dan Stevens is James Bond, and more at Summer Game Fest.
All right.
Cool. Kevin,
All right.
back to you.
Hell is Us. Gameplay deep dive. By deep dive, I mean like 6 or 7 minute trailer.
Oh, interesting.
I guess not deep dive.
I'm just gonna. Do you want me to put the 6 or 7 minute trailer because it's a 44-minute plus show, and
Yeah,
typically the longest game they have is a Sony game.
Yeah. We'll say like 6 or 7 minutes. We get to see like
Okay.
if there's any RPG progression and like menus and shit. The goods, if you will.
I'm just gonna type and not even look.
I love it.
Oh Jesus God! I looked. Oh God! Well, there's nothing I can do about that. All right, Hell is Us gameplay deep. Oh, Jesus Christ. Deep dive, 6 to 7 minutes, RPG progression, menus, the good shit. Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Destinato, your fourth prediction.
Tides of Annihilation will return.
When the fuck did that first appear?
Recently at the something. Hold on.
This man's just making up titles and thinking we won't notice.
Message in a bottle.
What's
It's that girl
fuck?
with the fat ass.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Not Stellar Blade.
Oh.
The Avalon one, London.
Oh yes,
London
I
Calling.
That was
recall.
Where was this at?
I
February
recall
State of
this.
Play?
This
Or
was.
was
Oh God, it's not. It wasn't Game Awards, was it?
It was February.
It might have been a State of Play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was. Yeah. Okay, Tides of Annihilation. What else?
Returns with the release year.
Release year. Does it
And
not already have a
gameplay.
release year?
Not that I see. Let me double. Developers indicated a tentative 2026 launch window, but there's no specific date confirmed.
Good enough then. Release year. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta fix this Hell is Us. Why there are 3 L's in hell? Couldn't tell you. This is my hell. I'm also gonna go with a deep dive. But my deep dive is Ghost of Yotei. Comes out this year. Why wouldn't they? You know what I mean? The only doubt I have for this is they might just do a separate state of play closer to the release date. But we haven't seen like actual gameplay. Like we've seen like clips, but we haven't seen like an actual like playing of a scene, which they did for Ghost of Tsushima, and then they also then had a separate state of play for it. One of the first state of plays, and the first state of play dedicated to one game. So I would just like to see like a section played. I'm not gonna give it a time limit because I have no fucking clue. It could be 4 minutes, but it's probably gonna feel like 38 hours because I'll watch it 1,000 times. On Game Changer, Erika Ishii was actually in the episode. She is the voice actress for Ghost of Yotei's character. What the hell's her name? Matsu? It's definitely not Matsu. Steven?
How do we go from Matsuru to Steven exactly?
Katsu.
Atsu, yeah, thank you. Jesus.
I said Katsu.
No, it's Atsu. It's
Okay.
Atsu, yeah. You literally said Katsu, and I was like, oh yeah, it's Atsu. So, yeah, you nailed it. Nailed it.
Three. Oh my god, I love that.
Kevin.
It's so fucking good. Yeah.
Kevin, what's your prediction?
Alright, we're gonna go wild.
Wild.
We're gonna go wild.
In honor of Genesis and his deafness, Buck Wild.
Ready? Ready, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Breach.
Buck.
Ready or Not gets its release date trailer for PlayStation 5.
That was Breach, Ready or Not.
What? No, it's just called Ready or Not.
Why'd you say Breach?
I was having fun with it. All right.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I see
3,
what you're
2,
saying.
1, Breach, and then you go in.
Okay,
You know.
Ready or Not gets a release date.
Ready or Not gets its release date trailer for PlayStation, baby. And you know what? Fuck it. Let's go fucking crazy. It comes out in July.
Kevin, you're crazy.
I know.
I'm
I
gonna
hope
put that
so.
separately.
I wanna play.
Fucking
Looks so
fuck.
freaking good.
Ready or
Would you
Not
play that?
release date July. What?
Would you play that?
Kevin, I have literally no idea what this is.
Oh, really? Oh shit! Alright. It's
I
like,
might. I might. Let me.
It's that super realistic SWAT simulator for
Ready
the
or
developers are
Not.
like, listen,
Yeah.
y'all are not gonna like this, but we're gonna go like with realistic shit, and like we will have a school shooting.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen this, and you've talked about this before.
It looks so good. Oh.
They already announced it for consoles before.
Yeah, you can be wishlisted on PlayStation right now.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, they do say summer. So. All right.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Desinoto,
5
what is your
player co-op.
prediction?
Silent Hill F. Gameplay
That's a good
with release date.
Oh, F.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. I
Gameplay.
like that
Yeah.
Release date. Fucking. Oh my god. I'm going to kill myself.
one. Oh no.
Oh man.
It's all because of this fucking keyboard. Why the fuck did I get rid of that one? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, Silent Hill F gameplay and a release date. Cool. Cool. Hey. It's that Albert. Alright.
Are you okay?
That Gears of War 1 is getting a trailer here. It's already announced. It already has a release date. But we just gotta throw another one in here, you know what I mean? Microsoft's gotta sell this fucker. So far, out of all my predictions, that's the one I feel the weakest about. Because typically they're not at PlayStation events. Like, I honestly would feel more comfortable saying a Halo 1 like remaster is here than a Microsoft event, but I'm just gonna go like that. So it's okay. Kevin, my son.
What?
It's you now.
Oh no.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
I'll start them.
Oh. Wow.
Oh God, now what? Let's see. Oh, uh, fuck, what else is there?
I think the W. Oh, fucking the W key is fucked up.
Do we get that maybe? Maybe? Sure. Onimusha gameplay trailer.
Onimusha.
Onimusha Way of the Sword, to be exact.
Onimusha. Oni.
Oh.
Onisha.
Is Onimusha a Pokemon now?
Nah, I was doing a little Japanese porn. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
You said gameplay trailer?
Yeah.
Okay, Onimusha. Gameplay trailer. I'm just gonna put Onimusha. I don't care about. I'm not typing the rest. I just for my mental health.
Oh, what a silly guy that Adam is.
What a silly young man. All right, Onimusha gameplay trailer. I like it. All right, I'm sorry. Destinoda number 6. Number 6, pick up sticks.
Killzone remake.
Oh, fuck.
Killzone nope, too many Ks. Starting to hate a certain
KKK
group.
Zone.
Oh no!
Killzone remake,
KKK Zone, the new VR smash hit.
Okay. Killzone 1, 2, 3, all of them, just one, 4 of them. PS Vita games finally coming to console.
Let's just say.
I won't have. I'm not. This is just a question. You don't have to put it down. I'm just curious your opinion.
Ideally, the trilogy. Or the quadrilogy, since there's actually 4.
Quadriplegic.
Oh.
Oh.
Not good.
Not good.
Quadriplegics aren't good to you? Interesting.
Oh.
Interesting.
No. Not what I was
twist
going
those
with
words like the media.
for.
Racism.
Oh, yes, I love it.
I'm sorry.
All right. Anyways, thank you for taking me to the dentist. Go ahead and close your mouth on that. Go ahead and bite down for me. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna do a safe one. Monster Hunter Wilds update trailer.
Oh.
They usually got some kind of title update going on. They got something going on there, baby. Let's fucking go. Kevin, number 7.
Fuck it. It's gonna happen. Maybe. Out of freaking nowhere. Parasite Eve remake.
Why is this always coming up?
Cause man, that's what SquareSoft, Square Enix, Square Root
Square.
is doing.
Okay. A long time ago, there was this podcast I watched, and they said a Parasite Eve remake, and everybody in the comments was like, never gonna happen. And literally a month later, that it was referenced in like gaming chats, and then it just exploded from there. This all started as a joke. And every time that Parasite Eve remake is brought up, because then some people were like, actually, I really like Parasite Eve, and I would like that. Also, it's Hideo Kojima. he was part of that at some point. Like blah 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 blah. Just fucking Parasite Eve. Like, who the fuck is a Parasite Eve? Who's out there being a Parasite Eve fan? You know what I mean? Parasite Eve fans, are you still alive?
Yeah, hi.
Kevin, you're never a Parasite Eve fan.
No, I've never played it.
Do you even know what it's about?
Huh?
Do you know what it's about?
Some whammon.
No, I just want
I'm sorry, did you say some whammon?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna read you the basic. You're not wrong. I'm gonna read you the basic plot outline from Wikipedia. The story follows New York City police officer Aya Brea over a 6-day span in 1997 as she attempts to stop the Eve, a woman who plans to destroy the human race through spontaneous human combustion.
Whoa.
Alright.
It's always funny to me.
Yes.
Always funny to me.
Combusting, Danny.
No, he's not here. He can't do that anymore. He's not been combusted. He's been crushed.
Oh.
He's straight up busted. Destinoto, what is your 7th prediction?
Splinter Cell remake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
It's more interesting to me is because, if anywhere, I think this would be an Xbox.
I don't know. They forgot about it.
Who?
Maybe they
Xbox? They didn't forget about it.
Yeah. Maybe
I mean,
they
they
just
didn't-
left it to die. And
Well,
Ubisoft
they
was like,
remember
"Yo."
they had the reboot Splinter Cell, and everybody was like, "Where the fuck is Michael Ironside? Like, it's just a generic white dude now." Ah, it's trash. It was absolute trash. Then the game came out, and people were like, "Yeah, it's pretty good, but it's kind of generic." I'm gonna play Mr. Negative here, and I'm not talking about Spider-Man. I'm gonna say the game Fair Games
Oh no.
is absent.
Oh.
There's been rumors that it's been delayed internally. I was tempted to do Marathon as absent. But if anything, if we do see Marathon, I think we get an update saying like coming soon. I think they removed the release date. Just because of the whole art
Crazy.
thing they're going through. Kevin, did you know about that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they're like, oops, one of our artists accidentally stole this person's work. And it's like, it's literally everywhere, and a bunch of your people follow that person on Instagram and like, real
Actually
fucked up
stole
going on.
another
Absolutely
artist's work?
straight up. Yes.
Wow.
It literally, in some of the close-up of the assets, you can still see the artist logo on a lot of the things. And the artist was
Wow.
not contacted, and it is like,
That is,
oh yeah, we had one art director who did it. It's like, we had one person on our art team do it. The art director of the game follows that artist on Twitter. Like, get the
Man.
fuck out of here.
The
So-
hell is Bungie, dude?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What
Bad
is
companies,
Bungie? All they
they're
know
just
how to
gonna
do is
shutter
do
themselves.
shit. Yeah. Digging their own grave
Can't
every
wait.
day.
Yep, can't wait. I hope
God
they shut
damn.
down by the end of the year.
What a bad thing for Sony.
Yeah.
They really put their money in
Sony's
it.
abandoning the marketing. They're doing, yeah. This game's dead. It's so dead.
I don't think it's dead. I think they gotta put it out.
They gotta.
Unfortunately.
They really do. But then it might end up like a Concord situation.
I don't think. I think more than 12,000 people will try this one.
Yeah.
So.
Ugh.
Kevin, I think it's your turn, right? Am I crazy?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It's your turn.
It is okay.
Oh. Boy.
Oh. I don't know that I like that at all. I don't know about that.
Okay, anyways.
God, I don't know. What the fuck is gonna be here? Hmm. You know what? Maybe? Sure. Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic story trailer.
Five Nights at Freddy's, Secret of the Mimic. Story trailer.
State of Play? Or not State of Play, for Summer Game Fest?
Summer Game Fest. Oh, you did not.
Okay. Are you doing that? A lot happening right now.
That's what happens when Genesis in here. We become musical pieces of shit.
Oh, I love being a piece of shit.
Oh wow, that's what you took away from that? Motherfucker!
Mother.
Desu Noto. Desu Noto, what are you picking?
My nose.
I said Desu Noto.
Oh.
You fool. Only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with
What
you.
is that?
Like a river flow, carry to sea. I'll be here with you, and you'll be
Damn it.
here
Oh,
with me.
Fucking. Fuck.
Okay. My country.
Fuck it. Little devil inside.
Oh man, I was gonna do that at one point. Little devil inside, what about it?
Fucking
Trailer?
fucking trailer with the release date.
Release date? Wow, what the fucking fuck? Wow, the music here is sick. You're all under arrest. Anyway, shut up, Kevin. Do I want to be safe? Do I want to be a safe young man? I got a couple options here. I got a couple options here that I'm toying with. Now, Genesis says the Grand Theft Auto 4 remake would be at, I think he said Summer Game Fest. If anything, it would be a remasters, but we're not going to judge that. We'll let that slide, because people just use those words whenever now.
Yeah.
And if any place, I don't think it would be there. I think it would be here, because the console that needs the remaster the most is PlayStation, because it is currently unplayable on PlayStation. You can only play it on PS3. It's not streaming. It's not backwards compatible. So if anything, I think the Grand Theft Auto 4 remaster is here. Now, do I really believe in the Grand Theft Auto 4 remaster? The answer is no. Do I want to believe? Put me on X-Files in 1996. You bet you bet your bottom dollar bouncing ass that I want it to be here. You know what I mean? I would love a fucking remaster of that. So I'm gonna say GTA 4 remaster is here. Now I gotta look at Genesis's prediction. And his was coming this year, coming to everything, first time on Nintendo, reveal trailer, winter 2025. I think winter is incorrect. I do believe that if it comes out, it would come this year. Boost that revenue.
Yeah.
I think winter is a great guess. But I'm going to say fall.
Mm-hmm. Gonna have to agree with you there.
Only because I feel like there's a space they can find for it. Also, it's Grand Theft Auto. You know what I mean? They boost those quarter numbers right there, and then GTA 6 comes out. They're swimming pretty there. They're gonna be okay. So I'm gonna say GTA 4 remaster is here, fall 2025. I don't care about the consoles. Anymore. Oh, they be swimming.
They're walking on the water now.
Oh, they
walking on water.
They Jesus.
Oh.
Now, Kevin, I have an issue with that song.
I'm ready.
It's not so much the song, but people who sing it. When they sing it, they always say, whoa, oh. When they say, I'm walking on sunshine, whoa. But it's whoa, oh, oh. And it bothers me.
Oh, alright.
So.
Wow.
Sir, I don't know what you're doing. But, Kevin, what's your 9th prediction? So how many predictions do you guys have?
Oh, I just keep going.
Yeah, I'm just making these up.
You want to go to 10?
Yeah. What are we at?
9. This will be our 9th.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, if you have more, we can. I'll take more, but let's just. I think 10's a good place to stop.
Yeah, I think 10's fine.
Kevin, your 9th prediction.
Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon DLC.
Armored Core.
Ooh, that's a good one.
6 Fires of Rubicon DLC. DLC.
Excuse me.
Wow, everyone's just falling apart right now. Alright. Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon DLC. Des Uno. He's got no toes. The frostbite took him.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen.
Had to curve him off. Not gonna eat him to survive.
So you gotta eat them?
To survive.
Oh my god, no.
I should have took off the toenails. They cut me all the way down.
No.
Okay, interactive porn game. What's going on here? What's your prediction?
Phantom Blade Zero.
Oh!
Even more gameplay with the release date.
Gameplay. Release date. Is this the traversal game where Kevin said this is nothing but traversal?
No, that one's Lost Soul Aside.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
Which
I never,
also
I never,
might show-
I never predict these ones because all of them are one thing for me.
This one's the samurai, another samurai game, but like very quick, and nobody knows how it's gonna control.
Okay. Okay. All right.
But it looks so cool. It's really
Oh yeah. Okay, I think I remember this.
cool. Yeah.
Oh man, I really want an update on Intergalactic. I think it's way too early.
Ooh.
I think it's definitely way too early.
By Naughty Dog standards.
That natty dag. They
Naughty
Oh,
Dog.
oh,
that
man.
natty dag. It's way too early for that. It's way too
Naughty
early.
Dog standards.
There's something else I was thinking about doing here. I already did the Venom game.
Taking a big piss.
I could do the Horizon multiplayer game.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling about it too. Like, that's one of those ones where they just keep talking about it.
Yeah.
Where they're like, nobody's really talking about it. And I would love a Horizon 3 tease. Way too early for that, I think. Honestly, it actually might not even be too early for that. I don't... Oh, God. I'm gonna... They're beating everybody to death with Horizon. And I'm okay with that.
I would love
Let Aloy beat me to death. You know what I mean? What a death
Oh
worth
my
dying
God.
for. Not like a sexual way either. But like, you know, just let her beat me until I die. Maybe come beforehand. But again, not in a sexual way. I'm gonna say a Horizon related game is here. Whether that is Horizon 3, stop putting that slap band on, or whether it is the Horizon multiplayer game or something entirely different. A sequel to the Lego game. Either way, I'm in. Definitely not a sequel to the Lego game. I think like 11 people played that game, and I'm 10 of them. But yeah, I'm going to say Horizon-related game is here.
Doodly-doot, 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 doodly-doot.
Oh, Mama Jesus told me to shoot someone.
Mamacita.
Slap my cheeks and call me Claptrap. I don't know why that. What the fuck?
Huh.
Hey, how long ago did Xbox announce their shit?
What? You gotta be more
How long-
specific.
Their showcase. How long ago did they announce that?
I don't know. While? Why?
Okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah, it's been a couple months, I think.
Really? They announced it that early?
Yeah, they usually do. They're usually pretty on top of stuff. I think when Jeff Keighley was like, "Yeah, it's this Friday," I think they were like a week or two later. They were like, "It's this Sunday." So
Okay.
I think that's why everybody forgets about it, because it's so far out when it's
Yeah.
announced. And then there's not like, "Hey, there's a show coming." Everyone just goes, "Yeah, there's Jeff Keighley's show," and then the Xbox one after, and you're like, "Wait a minute, what Xbox show after?"
Yeah.
So
I totally forgot
That's why it
until we
pops up.
mentioned it.
yeah, no, I keep track because I just remember when E3 is, and you know, everybody doesn't call it E3 anymore, but I do, because it's basically E3.
Yeah.
It only changed for the press.
Except I don't know if we don't really have a Nintendo show, right?
No,
Just the Switch 2.
the Switch 2 is launching Thursday,
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah,
And they're
Thursday.
going to be at Summer Game Fest. They're a partner for the first time in like years.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they show up something. But I think they're just being like, hey, Switch is coming out. We don't need a direct right now. Just fucking buy the Switch and play it. We'll probably get one like in a month or two.
That sounds fair.
Or probably in September when they usually pop up.
Yeah.
Kevin, you got a 10th?
Oh boy.
Kevin, go buck wild if you want. Go crazy with it.
Just go fucking crazy with it.
Go crazy.
Go crazy with, you know. God, let's try to reach into the frickin' depths here. Let's reach into the depths. What fucking shit?
SOCOM. Live action. Live service. I was gonna do a prediction on Twisted Metal showing up here.
Oh, interesting.
But then I was like, nah. It might, but I don't think so.
Blog post.
Oh, fucking remind me. Nah, it'll probably just appear on like Peacock or something.
Yeah.
And then a day later on Sony's website, and then their YouTube and stuff.
Hold on a minute.
We're excited to bring you Anthony Mackie and the hit television show Twisted Metal Season 2. It really is just like the games now. I like how I'm saying it like that. I fucking love the first season.
Yep.
Better than it could have been. Better than it should have been. That comes out pretty soon.
Maybe even better than Last of Us Season 2. Oh.
I think in a way it's better than Season 1.
Oh.
No. Twisted Metal comes out July 31st.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. Good thing I canceled my Peacock and they told me they gave it to me for $2 a month for 3 months, and now I have it for another 3 months.
I did that with Spotify.
Oh.
And then they were like, hey, we'll give you 3 months for $1.
Wait,
and I was like, hell yeah.
That shit.
Well, Spotify went from, I used to pay $9.99 a month, then it went to $10.99, then $11.99, and I think they were like, hey, we're increasing it again. And I was like, fuck you. So I stopped.
Yeah.
And then they were like, hey, you can come back. $1 for 3 months. So then I did that. And then that ran out, and then I canceled it. And then they were like, hey, come back. And they've offered me 6 months for $1 now. And I'm like, no, I'm not coming back. Not doing it. Fuck you. I don't believe in you anymore.
Damn.
Wait, there's a basic individual?
What the fuck were you paying for?
The individual. There's a $10.99 and I'm paying for the $11.99.
The fuck's the difference?
Basic individual is not premium and does not include audiobook listening hours.
That's okay.
Kevin,
what's your prediction?
I don't freaking know. I think.
You're still thinking?
I'm still thinking.
Alright, Destinoto, what's your prediction? What's your 10th prediction?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my god.
Damn. The hell, bro? Bruh. Shit.
I got a bold prediction. I'll give my 10th prediction. Maybe it'll help you boys. My 10th prediction, which is actually the first one I thought of, but I wanted to save it for last, just for a little spice. A PlayStation IP revival by a non-PlayStation studio. So PlayStation has been toying around with the idea of other studios making games, like pitching their ideas for PlayStation games using old IP, and it has happened, and it's been revealed at like the Nintendo Direct and stuff, where it's like, oh, this is a PlayStation game, what the fuck's it doing here? And then it's coming out on everything. It's just a different studio decided to make it. I think one's going to show up here. I think that would be really cool. So a PlayStation IP revival by a non-PlayStation studio, whether it be a reboot, a remake, whatever the fuck it is, but it's got to be revived. Does anybody have any other guesses? Stuck inside. You guys can be done if you want. You can stop at 9.
Yeah, might.
Kevin's becoming a lawnmower. He might die. Oh, Sony Santa Monica is working on a game based on the hit movie Havoc.
Oh my god. The hit film.
John Wick VR. Literally any kind of... Kevin, more VR predictions?
Oh my god.
Alright, I think we're going to call it here.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't wanna.
Kevin, you can just fucking text it to me tomorrow if you think of one.
I don't wanna think of one now.
Because I got to send this to Genesis. Hopefully they find his body and he can give me some answers about like predictions for this for before tomorrow. Just so we can write some down for him.
Who's plunging?
Don't you worry about that.
Who's plunging?
No more questions.
Oh,
All right.
Is someone
Well,
getting plunged?
Don't worry about that. All right, I think that's where we're going to call it. Okay. I'm assuming we have nothing else to talk about. It's 1 a.m., so I say we wrap it up. We got a long week ahead of us, boys.
Yeah.
We got a long week ahead of us. I'll tell you one thing about Genesis. I hope he's dead, you know what I mean? And this is why. He's been talking about, we gotta go to the movies on Sunday. Sunday's the best day for me to go to the movies. And I'm like, okay, cool. And we've been waiting to find theaters, and I texted him today. He was so mad how cold it was here, and I'm like, it's not that cold. You just miss the humidity, you fucking loser. Anyways, and then I texted him a screenshot. I took a screenshot of like at the Regal over here. I was like, hey, Thunderbolts is actually playing in theaters. Sent him the picture. The fucker still hasn't looked at it, and I sent that at like 5 p.m.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, I mean, he has till Sunday to respond, but like, what the hell, man?
What the fuck?
Hopefully, I know he prefers AMC, so hopefully the AMC has it. But if not, we can always go to the one over here. So, go see Thunderbolts.
Oh, I want to go see Final Destination.
All right, well, get some fucking friends and go, you fucking loser. Jesus Christ, I don't know.
Okay. Oh my god.
I want to see Mission Impossible. I want to see Final Destination.
What the fuck?
I want to go see Ballerina. This fucking guy will always be like, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then when you go, okay, when? And then he goes, I don't know. Fucking, if you want, pick a day. Ask it for free. And then we'll go, yes, no. And boom. That's how it works, man. So
Wait,
sick of
nobody
people.
respond about Mission Impossible.
We did respond to Mission Impossible when I brought it up last time, and then you never were like, hey, let's go a Saturday. Is there anybody free on Friday? What about Saturday? What about Sunday? I know, Kevin, you work on the weekends. Like, you gotta put some effort in, man.
Okay.
We're not just some sluts, just hanging around waiting for the next man to ask us to the movies. You gotta play back and forth. We're 30-year-old men who need a little conversation in our life. You know what I mean? Kevin and I will always be like, hey, we should go see this. Yeah, we should go see that. We end up not seeing a movie until we go, hey, are you free this Wednesday to see the movie? And it's like, yes, I am. Or no, I'm not. That's how trivia started. We weren't like, hey, we should go to trivia. It was just like, hey, you free Wednesday for trivia? Or Tuesday for trivia? Because we went to Duff's first. Then we're like, nah, we're going to Wednesday trivia. And we're like, we're going to eat bowling food. Like,
Yeah.
you just got to be like, hey, what's a day that works? And then try to figure that out. Alex wants to fucking get food with Cryptid, whatever the fuck his name is. But like
Critias.
Critias, thank you. Wants to get food with Critias because he wants to talk with him about Baldur's Gate, because I guess I can't hold a fucking conversation about Baldur's Gate. Alex just,
Wow.
everybody just likes Alex more than me. I just got to stop introducing him to people. But like, he wants to get food with him. He also wants to hang out with you at some point, Kevin. We got to figure that out. But like,
Okay.
yeah, he just hasn't seen you in a minute. And like I said, he does want to go to
Same.
trivia one of these times. But like, now and I'm like, man, okay, when do you want to go? And Critias?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Critias was like, yeah, and he has a baby, so now his schedule's fucked. Alex goes to sleep from like 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. and then wakes up for a half hour and then goes to bed and wakes up at 6 a.m. He takes naps after work a lot. So like he won't be awake for a lot of his life. He literally lives like a house cat.
Wow.
Hates people, randomly hangs out with someone he hasn't seen in 38 years. We make plans all the time. They always fall apart or just like we were supposed to make food on Saturday before Memorial Day or Labor Day, whatever the fuck happened. Memorial Day? Yeah, Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And like we planned it for like weeks, and then Memorial Day came around and none of us texted, and we just moved on. But we ended up playing Baldur's Gate most of that weekend, so. But yeah, no, you just got to be like, hey, I want to go see this. What's a good day? Or, hey, I want to see it Saturday. Anybody free? Boom, there you go. That's how you do it. Jesus Christ. Got to teach this man how to ask his friends out. You know what I mean, Kevin? This fucking guy. This generation got no spine. You know what I mean? They got no spine. Wow, I came over here so fucking fast. It's great. Am I floating? Yeah, I'm floating. That's what's going on. Anyways, thank you for watching Crafting a Chat, episode 2, and our predictions on the state of play and
my God,
all the
hold
homework
on.
we did.
Wild prediction coming in at number 10. VR Fatal Frame.
Oh. That would be killer.
Right?
Oh my god.
Fatal Frame. Is that it?
Yep.
Based on Desinoda's reaction, I'm going to assume that's enough. Cool. All right, cool.
That would
Cool.
be
Damn, now this looks shitty without
killer.
a 10th prediction from Desinoda, but he doesn't do his homework, so I didn't
Aw,
expect him to do this. You know
Oh
what
my
I mean?
God, pick anything.
I got him.
Pick anything. Kick
Oh
someone.
man.
Nope. Show's
during
over.
during the PlayStation play, somebody gets punched in the face. Say something stupid.
Yeah, that.
Nope. Not allowed, man.
Okay.
Board's closed. Sorry, closed. All right. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a good night. Like I said, we're definitely not
Twisted
doing
Metal remake.
All right, I'll put it down. We're not having a react episode unless something crazy happens during the state of play. Unless they're like, holy shit, Soros fucking is coming out tomorrow. Unless something, honestly, we probably wouldn't even do one unless Kevin is like live reacting to it. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure my heart would stop.
Yeah, it's just we're probably not doing one for that. We're probably not doing one for Fridays either, just because the schedules of the boys here. And then Xbox, we're definitely not doing one for that because we'll just talk about it that Tuesday. Going to be a long episode on Tuesday, going over everything that happened. I always say I'll try to go quick, and I do. And then one of you fucks goes. It's like, honestly, it's not you, Kevin. It's more on Genesis, where he'll be like, I hate this game. Xbox sucks. There's no reason this game should be coming out. And I'm like, then why are you giving it airtime? You know what I mean? Just let the fart pass. You don't have to sniff it. Okay. Jesus Christ. He's down there in the muck. You know what I mean? Just
Me too.
whiffing. We love the guy. Hopefully he's not dead.
He probably is.
Inhaling.
Thank you. But yeah, thank you for watching Crafting Chat. Thank you for shopping at Costco. Goodbye.